The way VDM was arrested yesterday, a lot of people are really showing concern about that, and I need to talk about it. I need to talk about that on the image of the EFCC Nigerian police and also the GTBank, because they are going to be roasted right now. That is something I got to understand, because a lot of people are really coming out to give their own account of GTBank, to give their own experience of GTBank. Some people are now withdrawing their services from GTBank or their money from GTBank, and that is quite disturbing at the time, and it is not good for the image of GTBank. Why would you trap somebody in the bank and call unidentified gunmen to come after the person, and then whisk the person away, covering the person's face, just like what kidnapper does? That is something a lot of people are really talking about. And the elder brother of VeryDarkMan has come out to give the account of the whole story, and this is quite intimidating, disturbing at the time, and giving Nigerians the reason to believe that yes, there is intimidation with the EFCC, Nigerian police, and the banks out there. I need to speak about this. Before we dive into the story, you've got to understand that if you are using GT account right now, maybe you should suspend their services first, because a lot of people are now standing up to GT and they are going to lose a lot, and their reputation is at stake at a time like this. If you want to invest in GT, man, consider right now, because this is not the time to actually invest in GT. Guys, according to reports, a lot of people have been giving their own account of everything, and somebody said that VeryDarkMan was arrested alongside a lawyer, and the lawyer has been released, but VeryDarkMan refused to come out of the cell and refused to speak with anybody, according to Comrade Adeoju, or Barrister Adeoju, VDM's lawyer. That is something a lot of people are now getting to understand. VDM was locked inside the GT exit door for over 5 to 10 minutes to enable the EFCC arrest him and his friend. How would you callously kind of trap somebody in an exit door where there's no air? This is a maltreatment on the part of GTB, and this is inhumane, and a lot of people are really talking about it, and they are saying that they are going to sue GTB. That is what it is, and their reputation is at stake. Before I proceed with the reputation of GTB, EFCC, and a lot of other institutions in Nigeria, I want you to listen to this video of VDM's elder brother giving account of the arrest.
GTBank, I'm so disappointed because you played a role in the kidnapping of my brother today. You played a very, very, very important role, because from the moment VeryDarkMan got to the bank, you gave the information out that VeryDarkMan was in the bank. You the same bank. You the same bank where we say you command money from my mother account. They try me, they find we rectify and peacefully. We no fight now. We came to the bank. Only for you people claiming to be helping us, you went ahead and did your communication with whosoever you did your communication with. And after that, when VDM was done and about to leave your bank, you locked him in your door. When I mean door, now know that door, if you enter bank, you press your green button, where you go open, where you go enter. As soon as they come outside, they lock him inside that place for 5 to 10 minutes. First off, it's not a criminal. He no get anything we don't do now. Only for una to come there, cover him face like thief. Cover him face. Come beat him, carry him, go. You
This is very sad. This is very sad.
My mama, like I don't understand.
This is
on agenda.
inhumane,
When they
for
complain for
GTBank.
kidnapping every time, now the same way this kidnapping they happen, now the same thing I just do. Like, because fine, people they set people up for kidnapping. GTBank set up my brother so that they'll come carry him from their bank.
This is
GTBank,
on the part of
what's your
EFCC.
agenda? Are you trying
This is
to
actually disturbing.
dodge what you're doing? Or are you trying to protect your staffs? Because I
They're
see no
still
reason why
beating
I
Mama
will
Joy.
come to your bank and open an account. I'll give you my NIN for you to enroll me in your bank. And after all of this, you come back and tell
The
me
same
someone
kidnapping
used.
style.
You said someone used my NIN to take loan from your bank. Who is that someone? GTB Bank. So you can't
GTBank.
defend that. You went ahead
You
and
need to explain
planned
yourself.
for the kidnapping of my brother. No Allah.
This is actually saddening, and a lot of people are now responding to this. Many Nigerians are calling on GTBank to really provide a VDM. Many people are now doubting the responsibilities of the EFCC, whether they are responsible enough to really do the job, because now the FCC has become an object of mockery, an object of oppression by the elite class against the people that does not have any class in our society. And this is what we are really getting, and this is quite disturbing at the time. So I need to explain something to you guys so that you will get to understand that there is an implication on the side of GTBank and also on the side of the EFCC. That is something I got to understand in this particular thing. This is quite disturbing. GTBank alleged role in the arrest has led to public scrutiny and potential reputation risk. They are risking their reputation right now. A lot of people don't trust the services of GTBank. That when you have issues with GTBank, they will call EFCC on you because they get special people, special connection with the EFCC. And if you are doing a business right now that involves a lot of money, I will advise you pull out of GTBank. That is something I will advise you. GTBank is not even good enough, even for civil servant. Then they complain say GTBank, when they go don pay other banks, when they go don pay salary, GTBank go hardly credit you. So this is really one of their problem right now. I think their reputation is in question. So they need to actually gain back the trust from Nigerians. The incident has also sparked a debate on social media platforms, with some users calling for boycott and questioning the bank's commitment to customer rights. Yes, you violated the rights of VDM, and VDM and his mother, they were customers of that bank at that time. Who knows? Maybe GTBank actually worked with EFCC to deduct the money from the account so that VDM now will present himself with the mother for the bank. They can now arrest him. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. And another thing is that legal action from VDM's legal team could further impact the bank's public image and trustworthiness. Trust that that is going to happen. Nothing is going to stop that. And also, VDM is going to demarket the bank when it comes out finally. That is something you guys are willing to actually risk. Man, this is really, really disturbing. I think the owners of GTBank, you've actually done the wrong thing. Now, the wrongest thing you not do. So you people were willing to risk your reputation because of one ordinary VDM, because of EFCC. This is actually disturbing at the time. On a bigger whole, it's going to affect a lot of people around, and also the reputation of EFCC is really sinking further. That is something, because already Nigerians don't get say EFCC, how they do their work is used to victimize a certain set of people in the society. But based on this and the reputation of VDMs in the society right now, I think that is going to actually affect EFCC furthermore. So the EFCC has also not provided details on the reason behind the arrest of VDM. The situation remains fluid and further development are now anticipated. So EFCC never speak about this particular thing, and now I am suspecting a lot of things. Some politicians may be involved in this. Some people within the system that VDM don't talk about because they don't want to be talked about. That is one thing for Nigerian politicians. Even though that they do wrong, they want to be praised for doing the wrong thing. So that is quite disturbing at a time. I think they need to understand it from that point of view. So now, based on this kind of story, what is your own take about all of this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel so far. Guys, thank God say I know they use GT account. I think right now it's time to consider. It's time to consider, because GTBank, they've just ruined their reputation, and a lot of people, they don't have respect for GTBank right now. They just demarketed themselves. Investing in GTBank is like putting money in a sink and then flushing it down. That is something I got to understand about all of this. What are your own takes about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can have a take on what you feel so far. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.